Hello. 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 How is everyone?
You know, slander's a sport now.
Yes, it is.
You know that?
Do you want it?
I'll give a little monologue of what I think.
Okay.
Because this is what was done to us. Okay? That's why it's personal. It's because this is the exact same shit that was done to us. You will get somebody that just wants to make content, and they think it's fine to have unconfirmed information, totally speculation. They have no confirmation of this being real, but they fucking put it out for content. And it's slanderous. It's fucking, oh my god, there could be DV involved. This is bullshit. And this is the exact, it should be in court. This type of shit, when it happens, if it's not confirmed to be real, take them to fucking court.
Yeah, it's slander. It's slander what this woman is doing, what we're about to show you.
It's bullshit.
Now, apparently she's in the Amberverse. This is the first time I saw it, but I saw the title, and I was like, oh, well, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Let me say hi to you folks. Maya, Panam, Nashi, how you doing?
I think that's a little too hot.
A little too... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it's...
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
That's good.
Sorry.
All right.
But yeah. Hello, Shannon. How are you?
Hello.
So, okay. We are going into the Amberverse, and this is apparently Rachel. This is the first video I ever saw her, and I was very pissed off what I heard, because all I heard was speculation and things that aren't even knowing if they're true or not. Not even verified information she's putting out there, and leading people to assume that Amber is a abuser.
It's insane to me.
And it's not right what she's doing. She needs to fully apologize to Amberlynn Reed for this.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show you what she had to say, because it's bullshit.
It's bullshit. If you... Look, you label this person, oh, we're just going to call them A.
Because she wants her privacy.
Yeah.
A wants her privacy, but Amberlynn Reed,
no.
Fuck her privacy in her own personal relationship she had with someone.
No, Amber can't have any privacy.
No.
She
can't have a personal relationship with someone without these idiots getting involved.
It's bullshit.
It is.
That is a nice yarn collection, though, Maya.
It is. It is a nice yarn collection. Too bad it's not, from someone who's not shitty and a slanderer and liar.
Well, but to give Rachel some credit, she does say at the end of it, like, if I've disappointed you by putting this out, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you did.
You should take it down.
You should take it down and apologize to Amberlynn Reed.
Yes, because you have absolutely no proof. Do you know how easy it is, Rachel, to create messages now? You know that, right? This is not cool.
No. Especially since Emily already deleted her Instagram account, so there's no way to verify if it was her or not.
Right. None. There's no way. So I'm just going to make this video because, I think it should be out there, but I'm going to give myself a fucking leeway and say, well, maybe I shouldn't have done it. Yeah, you shouldn't have.
No, because it's slander. And you could go to court and get sued by Amberlynn Reed. And don't say she doesn't have the money, because we know she has the money. And I guarantee you don't.
Well, this chick is probably in the UK, so,
Yeah, she's probably on the dole.
It's hard to... it's going to be hard to do. Because, it's the UK.
So let's begin this shitfest, shall we?
Hello. This morning when I woke up, I had a DM from somebody, which, if it is to be believed, is kind of a big deal for the Amberverse, at least I think it is.
If it's believed to be Emily, but she's putting it out here, she doesn't even know if it's actually Emily, but she's putting it out here like it is a fact.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big problem to this, honey, and you damn well know it, because your instincts told you, maybe I shouldn't have been doing this. On the dole, welfare. On the dole is what the English call welfare.
I don't know why you said that. Why did you say that?
Because there's no way she's making money like Amberlynn Reed is.
No, but she might have a husband that provides for her. Who gives a fuck about that? Who cares?
I don't care. I don't care. I ain't giving this woman leeway over this shit because it's slander what she's doing.
It is. This person shared with me DMs which were exchanged between Emily, who is Amber Lynn Reed's ex, and
Tommy
this person
Salami.
A. In the
We have treats on the porch.
What?
No, we don't.
That would be cool.
You want to see?
I'll see.
I doubt it. I doubt it. The Bitter Grape Show. We're gonna see.
The Bitter Grape Show.
Yeah.
Whoa, what?
We do.
We have something.
We have something. Oh my God! Thank you.
Hey. Oh my God! Look at this.
What is it?
We got some peanut butter,
Oh, that's you.
some Skippy Creamy,
Uh-huh.
and we got, oh my goodness, Netflix and chilled.
Ooh, yummy.
That's freaking great. And we got, oh my God.
Your crunchy bars.
These are phenomenal.
You love the crunchy bars.
Somebody's thinking of me.
They are.
Jeez.
Enjoy.
Well, you could have the ice cream.
I don't.
Because I'm trying to be a good boy.
I'm trying to be a good girl.
I know. Thank you.
Exactly, Maya. Putting out anyone's private chat is usually a pretty shitty thing to do. I know, and this is her getting it from someone else, this chat, from someone else, and saying, I don't know if this is real or not, but we need to put this on because I need content. Because this is all this is about. Let's just be honest. This is her wanting to put content out. So what's the best way? Let's slander Amber Lynn Reed. You know? And since no one does this shit for me and stick up for me when someone's putting bullshit out on the internet, I'm going to do it for Amber Lynn Reed. Because you know what? It's the right thing to do.
I agree. Yeah.
It is the moral thing to do. To help someone out when they're being lied about
It's also,
by some hussy in frickin' England.
Shanny got me this awesome new wallet. Check it out. Like, this is what dangles from me now. That's sick. It's got skulls on it, but I don't give a shit. And look, check this out. It's fucking sick looking.
I did. I got him a beautiful wallet.
Yes, you did. That's sick looking. Check this out. That's sick. Thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
I love this new one. I love it.
You were supposed to not. God, thank you.
You're fucking kind as shit. You're super kind. Thank you.
You know, let's just think about it. Does anyone want their private DMs released?
No.
But she's protecting this A person. But Emily and Amber Lynn Reed, fuck their privacy. We're gonna air it out for everyone to fucking see.
Oh yeah, A.
Yeah.
What is A for asshole?
Yeah.
Like seriously.
Yeah, you protect their privacy, but not Amber Lynn Reed's.
What the fuck?
Oh, I get it. I get it. It's all about your show.
It's not cool.
No.
I don't care. Listen, if you like Amber or not is not the fucking point. The point is put yourself in her shoes. You're having this fucking random person put these DMs, you don't know if they're real.
And then the title of this is so fucking stupid. Amber Lynn Reed's ex Emily had said something scary. Clicks, clicks, clicks.
Exactly.
Clicks,
That is
clicks,
fucking so
clicks,
clickbait.
Clicks.
That's so clickbait.
Clicks. What is Amber gonna get? What is Amber gonna get? She's gonna get a hell of a ton of hate because of this stupid ass fucking lying fucking woman. For no reason. I prefer my DMs leaked personally too.
What does that mean?
You leak your own DMs.
Oh, leaking them yourself, yeah.
Not having some stranger on the internet do it and say, "Oh, looky, I'm just doing this to help people. I'm really concerned." No, you're not. You're concerned about your clicks and the money you get from YouTube.
Can I have one more camel?
Yeah, shut the fuck up, lady. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. For real, shut up. You say it at the end of the video. Just fucking take it off.
Yeah.
Seriously.
these DMs, Emily appears to insinuate that there was a level of physicality, if you get what I'm saying, between the relationship.
Oh, she insinuated it. No, you're assuming it over the word she said. You're insinuating it. And you're putting it out there all through the internet to make Amber look additionally looking bad because you need your clicks and views.
Yeah.
You petty fucking bitch.
That's straight up what it is.
I don't care if you have 36,000 people.
That makes it worse.
Okay, that makes it a hell of a lot worse.
You got to
Because this is slander. There's no way you can verify this actually being Emily.
Right. Zero way.
None.
Of Amber and Emily. YouTube is very sensitive to what words I can and can't say.
I'm not an anti-hater, anti-Amber Lynn, or anti-foodie. I am an anti-bullshit, okay? Reactor. I am an anti-bullshit reactor.
Well, yeah, yeah. If you're just gonna throw something like this out here, I think you gotta get called out for it.
Yup.
Like,
You know, they want everyone else to have accountability. Well, you know what? You're going to have to be accountable too with your own fucking words, lady.
you don't want to lose the views, fine. Just private it then. Make it private from now on. Because this is bullshit. It's bullshit.
I'm going down. Well, I'm reporting you for that. How about that? Mr. Mick the Click, I'm going down.
Yeah, you're sick freaks to say shit like that.
Yeah, that's harassment and bullying.
What else are we to expect from such
There
a
you go.
fucking dog shit psycho audience?
I'm not going down. Why? Because I'm calling someone out for lying about another creator? Aw.
Oh, we like her though, because she's fucking British and slamming Amber.
Bullshit.
That's why you like her.
Yeah, that's exactly why you like her, because she slams people.
Yeah. British accent. Oh.
You don't like her because of who she is, because if you actually looked at who she is and actually acknowledged the bullshit and evil shit she does, maybe you'd have another set of tune in you. But you don't, because you see that 36,000 and you're like, oh, she has to be right. No.
Yeah. That's right.
No. More like she has to be mean. How do I know she's lying? Because there's no way to verify that was actually Tommy talking. Let's go and see this.
We're not saying
She's even saying, I don't know if this is real, but I'm going to put it out here like it is.
Yeah, we're not saying she's lying. She's being irresponsible by putting out shit she doesn't even know if it's real. And she admits it in the video.
Exactly.
You'll see.
So leave it at that, but you will see the messages, so you'll get what I'm talking about. My goal in this video is to show you what I've been sent, with the huge caveat that although the DMs appear to be genuine, there is always a chance.
Oh, they appear to be genuine. Oh, they appear to be genuine.
How do you know?
How do you know?
Do you know how easy, Rachel, it is to fake this shit?
See, they appear to be genuine because she saw it. Looks like it's from Instagram. That's what makes it appear to be genuine. Huh? You're so dumb.
Take the fucking video down.
You're so dumb, lady. You're so fucking dumb.
It's bullshit.
Chance that this has been created. It could be a story made up to make Amber look bad. The DMs might be fake. This person could just be really good at Photoshop. Or
Then why put it out there when you have all these, like, oh, what ifs?
Yes.
And make it seem like it's true.
There you go.
You see what I mean? How this is bullshit?
I mean, right off the bat, she's saying it.
Right off the bat, she's saying it's probably photoshopped.
Maybe they're just really good at... Yeah. Do you know how easy this is? It's simple.
You're
fake.
full of shit, lady.
or, you know, quite good at Photoshop, I don't know. In making this video, I am not personally accusing Amber of anything myself.
Oh, you're not. I'm not personally accusing. You got to take all that stuff off of me, but I'm going to show it on camera and allude like she is. I'm so innocent. Don't put the blame on me. Don't hold me accountable for making this video. Please. Eat my coochie hole, bitch. You lying sack of shit.
Yeah, but she has a British accent. She has to be accurate.
Oh, just because you have a British accent doesn't mean anything. How about this? I do the British accent for the rest of this video. Just to show how intellectually important I am.
I'm just sharing what I've been sent. So I was messaged by this person.
Oh, you're just sharing what you were sent without verifying if it's true or not.
Mm-hmm.
You're a piece of shit for that.
Yeah.
Did you get permission from Emily to release her private DMs? I bet you didn't.
I wonder. Yeah.
I bet you didn't.
That's a great question.
Oh, but you want to protect A's anonymity and her private life, but Amber's and Tommy's, oh no, I'm gonna full blown expose that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You're so full of shit, lady.
When Tommy obviously wanted out of this because they deleted their Instagram, right? Totally irresponsible content. But this is the type of shit that was done to us, and that's why it's so hard to make people understand that the shit that came out was fucking bullshit. That they twisted shit. Here it is, 101.
Who I'm calling A. A was DMing Emily from February 2025 to March 2025. I can't tell you how.
A was DMing Emily, and your proof of this is? Your proof of this is?
How I know that for certain, but I know it for certain.
I can't tell you how I know that for certain. They were talking to each other, but I know they did.
Okay.
Oh, you can't tell us certain, so you're not showing any proof of this being verifiable. You're full of shit, lady. You just wanted to put a video up there and get your views so you can get some fucking money.
Yeah.
How are your views usually? 41K, that ain't bad. But it's still on Amberlynn Reed.
Yeah,
Oh, no, Amberlynn Reed, you're angry. How dare she? Look, Amberlynn Reed needs to be stopped.
Yeah, her
because she took her mom out to Denny's and took her to the casinos for Mother's Day, and then she had to go to the emergency room because her chest hurt. Oh, she's so evil for that. God forbid you ever have chest pains. You're porky yourself, honey. I'm sure you're going to get them.
Holy shit.
Certain. I've seen something which, if I tell you the details of that particular proof, people will find A extremely easily. So I can't tell you the proof that I've seen, but I know with 100%.
I can't tell you the proof that I've seen. Bullshit again. So you can't verify anything, right?
So, okay, you're going to put the video out and you know things to verify it, but you can't tell us. You're fucking full of shit. Fuck you. You're full of shit.
She's full of shit.
You just want views, and you do get. She gets great views.
She does. But she does it by lying about Amberlynn.
Yeah. Well, this
and
one.
And exaggerating shit and making things bigger than what they actually are and twisting words. Yep. You're a bitch.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Bitch.
100% certainty you're going to have to just take my word for it that A.
Oh, I have to take your word for it? No, I'm not going to take some stranger on the internet's word for shit after all the shit I've gone through with people like you. Are you kidding me? You have to take my word for it that it's accurate and true. Oh, eat my fucking crotch. I don't fucking think so. Would you take this bitch seriously and just take her word for it when you don't even know who she is?
Well, you just take her word for it, but you just said it might be fake. Take my word, it's authentic. But you just said it could be fake.
So she could get out of culpability when
both.
Someone calls her out on it.
You want your fucking cake and ice cream.
Not this show, honey. Bullshit. I tell the truth.
Bullshit.
We tell the truth on this channel. We don't bullshit. We don't go and suck this person's ass and suck that person's ass. We don't like any of you. But what you did is uncalled for, wrong, and you need to apologize to Amberlynn Reed. And I don't care how many less viewers you get, bitch. I don't care.
I agree. You gotta be like serious.
And Emily were absolutely DMing at this time, and we know that for certain.
Oh, we know this for certain. How do we know this for certain? They were DMing each other. What is your proof? What is your proof?
None.
You just have to take my word for it.
There is no proof at all.
Oh, you're full of shit. Hello, Matthew Pancake. How are you?
What up, pancakes?
You're full of shit, lady.
Yeah, she's totally fucking full of shit. If you look from the start, you said you don't know. That means you shouldn't have published the video. Mm-hmm. You should not have clicked public and publish. You should not have clicked that. Mm-mm. Straight.
And I reported your ass too for misinformation.
Yeah, take it down.
You need to take this shit down. This is lies, bullshit lies, and it's pretty shitty showing other people's DMs. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't like your DMs dropped. How would you like if I did a little undercover beezing, you know? And I decided to go and DM your ass and get all this juicy information about you and then release it to the public. How would you feel? Oh, I know. You'd act like you're some big, giant victim. How dare she do this to me? I feel violated. Well, what do you think they feel? Emily and Amberlynn. You don't think they feel violated? Trust me, they feel very violated over your bullshit.
Yeah, what about Amber? You don't give a fuck about Amber.
No, you want Amber to get fucking just downed all the time. You don't wish Amber well.
No.
You're a piece of shit, lady.
Doesn't mean that the DMs haven't been fiddled with or changed in some way.
This doesn't mean the DMs hasn't been fiddled with or changed in some way. Wait, let's repeat that again.
This time, and we know that for certain. That doesn't mean that the DMs haven't been fiddled with or changed in some way.
We know the DMs for certain, but we can't make sure that the DMs have been fiddled with or changed in some way.
You're full of shit.
You're full of shit. You are full of shit. People need to call the King of England and tell him how full of shit this lady is.
Yes.
Off with your head, bitch.
And you'll see what I'm talking about when we get there. But just to let you know, you can be 100% sure that they were messaging, but we don't.
You can be 100% sure that they were messaging, but we can't verify if it was changed or fiddled with, and we can't even verify if this is actually Emily.
Right.
You're just gonna have to take my word for it, guys.
Oh, yeah, take your word for it. When you said, I don't know, in the beginning. So what is it? You know, and we need to take your word for it? Or you don't know for sure, which is what you said in the beginning. You can't have both. Yeah, it's because you don't want to get sued.
You're right, Looney Tunes. People who show messages are wrong. Yes, they are.
Yes.
They're evil for that.
In all circumstances, that's wrong.
Know if what's being shown here is exactly what was said, obviously, but you'll get.
We don't know if it's exactly what was said, but I can guarantee these DMs are real. You gotta take my word for it, but we don't know if this was exactly what was said. Are you kidding me?
You're full of
Do you
shit.
know how stupid you sound? To an actual smart person, someone who thinks for themselves, someone who actually has intelligence, not your line of dum-dums. Because all you can fool is a bunch of stupid people.
That's what this is. And that's why the slander continues. The slander perpetuates itself forever and ever because of stupid people. They don't think, oh, wow, this might be bullshit. Yeah. They just run with it. And they what the fuck? And they tell everybody, oh, yeah, this is how it is. No. You don't know that's how it is. Like Rev kicked his son in the face. Wrong. It didn't happen. Okay? Same shit.
What I'm talking about as we go along. I also don't know I don't know their motivation.
You don't know the person! So you don't even know if this person is actually being honest or not with giving these freaking DMs to you. I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know their motivations. I know nothing about them. And I'm going to protect their privacy. But I'm going to go and slander Emily and Amberlyn Reed and say this is them with no verification.
I know. Not yet.
You are so full of shit.
Not yet, Matthew Pancake. I have this. Arctic Fox Transylvanian. That is exactly my color. Transylvania.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Dusty. This isn't about fucking opinion. She's lying about Amber and making it seem like these things are real. And said it from her mouth. You gotta take my word for it. Bullshit. I ain't taking your word for shit, bitch.
Motivation, so that's another factor to wonder about. All of this is alleged.
Your motivation is to get that YouTube money. That's what your motivation is, so you can go and feed your fat face with more McDonald's.
You want the fucking scratch.
Yeah, you want the money, bitch, so you can buy some more yarn that you're never gonna use.
Why do we care? Because we care that fucking people are bullshitted about, like we were.
Aw, do you not like me talking about someone that you like? I don't give a shit.
I'm going to share as much context and evidence as I can.
You want to hold me accountable with everything? Guess what? They're gonna be held accountable now, too. Welcome to the internet, where people are going to be held accountable for their bullshit.
Yeah.
And whilst keeping A anonymous, A also doesn't want loads of their messages to be read. They're cool with me showing parts, which help the conversation to make sense. But
oh, you're showing them in parts. You don't even know if this is true or not.
just be aware that I am going to redact lots of it, so sorry if that's annoying. I'll also number the screenshots.
What's
if that makes it
annoying
easier
is
for
that you
reaction
did
channels
this in
who
the
may or
first
may not
place.
watch this. I really don't know if anyone's going to care. I care.
I care that you're throwing bullshit out with no verification this is a person or not. And slandering Amber Lynn. Because it's too juicy for you to let by, isn't it? Dumb bitch.
Be accountable. We have accounted for everything we've done in the past, which is there's nothing for 5 fucking years.
How about you be accountable for being a shitty person?
When I saw it, I was like, fuck. So here we go. On the morning of May 25th, 2025, I received this DM. Hello there, I have some tea for you. I typed out this entire message, then thought you wouldn't care, then I think maybe she will, so I'm just going to tell you, and if you want to participate, that's fine. If not, that's okay too. Redacted.
So apparently they went to Emily, trying to get information from her. Okay.
Section which has very personal details inside it. Anyway, I wanted to get her, Emily, to open up and spill the dirt, so I didn't want to
Oh, you wanted Emily to open up and spill the dirt.
Uh-huh.
Do you see the motivation?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell the class what the motivation is?
For her number to go up there and she gets more money in her fucking account.
Yep, so she can feed more of her fat face.
Jesus. That's rough.
share because
Go
I
on
felt
Ozempic, bitch. You're huge.
Jesus.
no reason to.
Oh, she doesn't like being talked that way, does she? Aw, but you say that about Amber. Aw.
That's true.
Oh, well, fat woman.
Jesus.
Just embrace your fatness.
But if she went back to ALR, then this info should be out there. That's the motivation and reasoning that A gave me. So of course I was interested. I asked A to send me whatever
Yes, the class Irv. The low IQ people like you.
they have. I thought to myself, this is probably fake, but I'll have a good look through and see if there's anything worth making a video about. A then sent me the screenshots. I had a really good look through them. I had a read of them. I did a little bit of cross.
I looked right through them and I saw all this juicy stuff and I was like, oh, this has to be true. You got to take my word for it.
We gotta make a video on this. For sure. So juicy.
But we're going to protect A's. We're going to protect A and who she is, but Amber Lynn's business
No.
and Tommy's business, which is none of our business, we're going to put it out there.
Yeah.
Or we're going to make it seem like they were talking.
Right.
referencing and just a little bit of thinking, and I decided that I was going to make this video, so here I am. There were
Yeah, good job. You got me on your radar. That's a good thing. I'm going to analyze the shit out of you and tear you apart. Why? Because you're a liar.
Bro.
And I don't like liars.
You like my jeans? Go to Temu. You get them $10.
were lots and
Yeah,
lots of
these are cool
screenshots. So
things
Emily
I
and
read.
A had lots of discussion from the end of Feb to mid-March. I'm going to show you all of the screenshots. But A was basically messaging Emily sympathetically. The two were having nice conversations.
No, she was manipulating Emily to get dirt out of her. Let's go and rearrange those words to the correct ones. Not messaging Emily sympathetically. No, she didn't give a shit about Emily. She wanted to get the dirt. What the fuck are you talking about?
Truth.
Liar.
Where Emily was sharing some personal things about
You don't even know if it was really Emily, though. You don't even know if it's really Emily. It could have been some random fucking person put in this shit in the DMs and then quickly deleted their account, so maybe it looks like Emily. Give me a fucking break. Can you have a moment for the hair? Yes.
Oh man.
The beautiful pinkness in
Oh my god.
hair.
You should have a solo can. You know? There should be one option here where it's just you.
I know. I haven't done that yet.
Okay.
I'm busy.
Well,
I've been busy today, man.
been doing a lot of shit.
I have. I've been busy today. I've been doing my shit. I've been living my life.
A hair moment.
And guess what? I didn't brag about living my life like fucking Shelly did.
Oh my god, that's great.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was
There's another
fucking-
reactor that's been getting on my nerves. Look at me. I'm enjoying my life, Foodie, outside. She's always outside. What are
Really,
you talking
Shelly?
about,
Are you
Shelly?
enjoying your fucking life when the thing you think of when you're outside with your husband having a cookout is go, ah ha ha, Foodie, I'm having fun and you're not. You're a fucking idiot loser. Chantal had way more fun out with Salah with the camels. Okay,
That's right.
She didn't mention any haters. She just had fun.
That's right. Wookie.
God, I wish I could do that.
I'm cute that way.
I know that. I just wish I could do that.
We do. We are both on camera now.
That's the shit.
You know, thank you, Shanny's #1 fan. I like it too. I think it's cute. And I want it to be cute.
You know
what?
Who that might be?
Huh?
Might be Shabisky.
It might be.
Is that you, Shabisky? Shanny's
I don't care. Jesus. Back to this woman.
Which I think is going to be interesting for us to see. And then they reach kind of a pinnacle in March where Emily says the thing about the physical stuff. So we'll get to that. I'm going to...
Emily says the thing about the physical stuff. She didn't say anything about physical stuff. You're lying. You're just assuming.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Now she's saying that Emily admitted to physical... Amber did physical stuff with her.
She's trying to turn it into DV, she says.
She's lying.
You're a fucking... Amber, sue the fuck out of her.
Thank you, control freak.
I don't care if she says, I don't know. You're irresponsible. You put this out and mention DV. No, sue her.
Mm-hmm.
Sue her.
Mm-hmm. This is Rachel, and she's lying about Amber Lynn Reed and Tommy.
Well, she don't know nothing.
She don't know anything. Everything's not verified, and she's putting it out here like this is verified stuff.
I put all the screenshots here. I'm not going to read every single message from every single screenshot, but if you
Of course! You're just going to go and read the ones that are the most juicy.
Yes. And make Amber look horrible.
That's your job, right, bitch?
We're like supposed to just believe that all of this juicy shit is definitely real. And it's like it's you'll see when she does the messages. It's so clearly like Amber's horrible. You'll see.
It doesn't read like Tommy used to write at all, in my opinion.
Want to pause to read and get an idea of what's going on, you can, but obviously I've redacted a lot of what A has said, so it's going to be kind of back and forth, but you'll be able to work it out. So on the 24th of Feb, 2025, A reaches out to Emily and says something like, I hope you're healthy.
Look at all this personal stuff she scribbles out for people to watch. But the stuff about Amber and Tommy, she'll let on. So it's okay for you to dig into their personal life, but this woman that apparently gave you these DMs, she needs her privacy protected.
How hypocrisy you are.
It's a complete hypocrisy. Complete.
Is okay, wishing you all the best. Emily says, I just hate...
No, she doesn't.
That I'm still being talked about, but thank you. A then puts a nice message where they are trying to tell Emily that it's going to be okay and give Emily a kind of supportive,
Yeah, that's the same shit that people do with me before they release my DMs. Oh, I love you, Shanny. I used to be a hater on the reaction channels, but now I love you so much.
Yep. Then you get close.
Yep.
And then whatever they deliberately have had the intention the whole time to leak something and make it seem bad. That was their entire intention. It's
honestly pretty shitty to release people's DMs, though.
All the time.
Yeah, it is.
They're DMs for a reason. It's supposed to be private. Private.
Your channel should be taken down for this shit.
Yeah.
It'll be okay kind of message. A then sends this, which is quite a long message. The idea of what A is saying.
Oh, but we can't see it, what the long message says. But Tommy's DMs, you're going to show everyone, right? God, you guys are so full of shit.
Fucking bullshit.
Here is that basically A understands that Emily has struggled a lot with losing Colleen,
or A is just saying that to get information from what she thinks is Emily.
Mm-hmm.
Has it ever occurred in your small little pea brain that these DMs could have been someone trolling this person, saying they're Emily? Do you know how many troll accounts there are of different people that pose as other people?
God.
Give me a fucking break, lady. You show no evidence this is real.
It's basically just A letting Emily know that she's not alone and she's not the only person who's been through this suffering. And you can see...
I know. A is so innocent that she releases private DMs.
Ha!
Lady, you're full of shit.
At the bottom here that Emily replies with, nothing compares to the pain of losing her. I still have dreams about her. Then there's a redacted line here, which is, I can't put that in because it'll give some stuff away. I just haven't had the motivation to do much of anything. The pain of losing someone on top of being harassed and having strangers say you contributed to their death is...
Anyone could write that. How do you know that's Tommy? Anyone could write that who knows the information about what's been going on between Tommy and Amber.
Yeah.
There's no way to verify this.
You have some random person drop, real dramatic. Oh, she's this and that, and she gave me Tupperware for my fucking birthday or something. Like,
No, it's not Alexis. It's not Alexis.
Alexis.
Amber's friend.
literally the worst
Oh.
thing imaginable that I don't wish on anyone. Then there's a message where A's replied and said very personal stuff, which I'm not going to show.
God, that's
There's more
true,
personal
Matthew.
stuff from A, and then a photo which A has sent to Emily. A then sends a few more messages and another photo which is relevant to, basic.
Oh, they send photos too of like their cats, their dogs, their kids, trying to make it seem like they're this, oh, I'm a really good person and stuff. Usually I don't talk to people who send me pictures of their dogs and their cats and shit, because I usually realize you're probably full of shit.
Exactly. No, the worst.
I'm giving you guys tools so in case you're in somewhat a parasocial relationship, you can know from the frauds, from the actual people.
Yeah, Lisa. That was the worst. That Lisa Anderson was her last name? Lisa something.
I have
From
no idea.
Massachusetts. She
I have no
wanted to
idea.
be our mother. And it gives us this money and then claims to be they extorted me of money, and you're a fucking bitch. You are a disgusting human being.
A liar.
It's relevant to something
Liar,
bad that
yes.
happened to A, and A is sharing photos from that experience to relate to Emily. Emily says, "That's so sweet. I'm sorry for your loss. I know how it feels to finally have the love that you read about or see in movies, just to have it ripped away, knowing you'll never find that connection again. It's really isolating." And then
Anyone could write this. How do you know it's Tommy? Anyone could write this.
Easy.
Anyone could write this.
It's really easy. Anybody could.
You don't even verify it's Tommy. You see how this right here, it's just a blank circle. So you can't even verify if it was actually her or not. It could have been the same person who's writing all this shit. And they used another sock account, put this down and making it seem like it's her.
Shanny, do you realize this Rachel could have made all this? I'm not saying she did. I don't think she did at all. Okay?
It's possible. She said she can't verify if it was tinkered with.
Right. That's my point.
But we got to take her word that it's real, right?
She could have literally invented all of this to get a video out of it.
Right.
This is what's taken as facts on YouTube. And it's unbelievable. And it's slander. Okay?
It really is.
This shit-
There's no way to verify if that was Tommy or not. Amber's ex.
There needs to be an internet court where you could take people like this to court for restitution. Because this is just total. She makes Amber look like, oh my God, she could be a DV person. It's
Red Feather said she could have messaged herself. I've heard people doing that. They do that.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. Yeah, exactly. Not update available. Get out.
We don't even barely use Bluetooth, so
That's true.
you would be nuts to give someone your ID so they dox you in real life. I know, right?
Yeah.
you can see here that A has replied, saying something that's kind of like, yeah, I understand where you're coming from, basically. Emily then says, "My child is the one thing that keeps me going every day. I'm so thankful for her." A
Anyone could type that knowing that Tommy had a child.
Anybody.
sends another supportive message and then says, "I'm so over Alexis. As soon as she brought you up, it broke my heart for you. I'm so sorry."
See, that doesn't seem like Tommy would say that. I'm so over Alexis. They were friends.
Right. Yeah, that don't sound right. I mean, we're barely into it. And she's fucking, right there's a red flag. If you know the story. You did this for clicks. You're fucking.
She really did.
You're gross. And you say at the end, "Oh, I hope I didn't disappoint you. I'm disappointed. She's disappointed. Lots of people should be disappointed. Take the fucking video down."
And apologize to Amber.
Yeah.
But you won't. Because you're a coward.
Mm-hmm.
"You're doing everything you can, as far as I can see, to move on, and Alexis is desperately trying to stay relevant. Sorry this happened again." Emily says, "I can't stand her. I've done nothing to her for her to treat me like this." A says, "The worst part is she treats you like shit under the guise of protecting ALR, but then she treats her like shit too. She is scum and so selfish." Emily
Anyone could say this on the internet. There's no way to verify this, that this is Emily.
That's very good advice. Point and laugh. But yeah, anything that you don't want public, don't say it in a DM. Don't.
Uh-huh.
Because if you're a creator, especially, it's going to be out. It's going to be out. 100%.
He says, oh yeah, she wasn't doing shit to protect her, she wants the attention. A says, agreed, just take care of yourself. Then there's a gap. A seems to send a message, which Emily doesn't reply to. Then
maybe she doesn't want to talk about her personal life. Or maybe it's possible that she forgot to reply because it's a sock account.
Right? Exactly. Right. Red flags everywhere. I don't care. I'm putting it up. Wide views. Money. Fuck you. You're scum then. And you should be sued.
I hope Amber does sue your ass.
She literally says DV. Oh my God. Amber could be guilty of DV. That's fucking slander. Okay?
Then, on the 15th of March, I believe that is the day that Emily posted a picture with a caption which was about Colleen, basically expressing her grief and her sadness, at which point A messages Emily and says, I hope you're finding peace and healing in small ways. I'm proud of you for posting the truth about your ex and honouring her.
Okay. How did you get this message right here if it wasn't conspired, if she deleted her Instagram? God damn.
Unreal.
Only stupid people would buy her truff. I'll be right.
No more bullshit. Let's have more bullshit.
Right?
Unverified, unsubstantiated bullshit. Great.
They had 6-inch diameter hail in Texas today.
Wow.
The Bible.
Oh, dude, that's it. You're right. That is biblical.
Look what Revelation says about hailstones, folks.
The hailstones as heavy as, what, 2 talents or something?
Yeah.
Or 5, I can't remember.
It's happening.
That's heavy, though. That's like,
yeah.
That's like 200 and 300 pound hailstones, I think.
It's gonna happen.
Holy shit.
Watch. I believe Jesus.
Me too. I believe John talked what Jesus said. Or the angel.
All right, back to this lying charlatan. Again, I'm going to point out this. This looks awfully conspiring since she has this message from Tommy back in the day to help verify the other message. Interesting. All right, continue on.
A memory. It was a beautiful post. I almost cried. Emily says, thank you, that's very kind. Everything has been really hard. Anne Boleyn has taken a toll on me. I stayed with her because, sorry about my dog, you're human and I was hurting. When someone is your only emotional anchor, even when it's hurting you, it can feel safer than staring into the unknown of loneliness. It's
anyone could write this.
Yeah.
You cannot verify this is Tommy.
No.
Anyone could see what she typed in that message and be like, okay, let me try to spin it in a way.
Easy.
Anyone could do that. It's Paul parroting.
Yes.
survival mode. That part of me is scared, worn down and clinging to anything that looks like connection, even if it's costing me pieces of myself. I stayed because I lost Colleen, my safe place, my soft landing, and when you lose something so precious, your heart tries to fill that void with anything that feels like it might offer relief, even if deep down you know it isn't the same. So Emily saying that about Amber is kind of telling about their relationship already.
You can't even verify it's her, so how can you say it's very telling about their relationship?
Every single...
And who are you to judge their relationship, lady?
Yeah. Every single time that she says that message, reads it, she should say, allegedly, Emily said. Allegedly. Because you don't know. Once again, this is how fucking bullshit's put out.
You even said you couldn't verify it.
This is how bullshit's put out.
Yes. Is it resonating?
I hope so.
And it's interesting, but I'm not going to dig into all of that right now. But I will say that the way this is worded and the fact that I know the two were speaking at the time and the way...
How do you know they were speaking at the time?
You don't.
You don't.
For sure, you don't.
You don't. You're lying. You're lying. You see how she's looking at the side?
Yes.
That is her. That, if you see what, body language is, that is always indicating someone's looking for the answer.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
It's because she doesn't have the answer because she's lying.
Mm-hmm.
That
Who is this
Emily,
woman? Her name
You see,
is...
she keeps looking
public
at the
Instagram
side.
post.
How
I
odd
believe
was
Emily
that?
did write these DMs. Then A says something like, "I don't know how you handled being with Amber." Basically, like I could.
There you go. It goes to the let's slam Amber. I don't know how you handle being with Amber.
Yeah, exactly.
Always slamming Amber.
That's why she's going to be fine. Mm-hmm. Because everybody that slams the fuck out of Amber, it's like, oh, absolutely, more of that.
This
More.
is Rachel.
Rachel! Let's hope you don't end up like the Batman Rachel. You know, that's a bad place to be.
Can't believe
Jesus.
you put up with her. Then A sends another message with a photo saying, "I hope this will bring you some smiles," and then something private, which I can't put in there. Then A says,
I hope this brings you some smiles. Here's a picture. No. Does she know Amber? No. She doesn't.
You know, that's
She is going by DMs that she doesn't even know are true or not.
right. Complete.
And putting it out on the internet like it is true.
Right. Yep. It's fucking wrong.
This is why she's full of shit.
"I have a confession. I do not like ALR. I didn't want to offend you. I saw you in her videos and felt you weren't being treated fairly. But honestly,
I have a confession. Oh, here's the confession. I was manipulating you the whole time because I don't like Amber and I just wanted to get the dirt on her. So I manipulated you so you could give me the dirt.
There you go.
That's what was really supposed to be said. But anyway, that sounds so wrong, doesn't it?
I hope you
mean,
didn't get
that's
treated too
right,
badly by
Loki.
her.
Yeah,
I don't care about..."
So false information, yes, being put out there against Amber Lynn to make it seem like she's doing DV.
That is so fucking... Oh, my God. Suable. It's suable.
I hope Amber sues the fuck out of this lady.
I don't think she can because she's always saying... She said in the beginning and she says at the end. This is all speculation. She should have said for entertainment purposes only, too.
I guess so.
She didn't say that.
Nah.
So maybe she could get her. I don't know. You need a lawyer.
Nah, no one else would call her out. If I didn't do this, no one else would call her out. They just let her speak her fucking mind and let her say things that she doesn't even know is true or not.
That's right. You just, like, stumbled upon this.
I did.
And you're like, nah, fuck this.
This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Her looks, size, I judge her on her actions, and then something very, very...
All her videos, what I've seen on her channel, are about Amber. She is an Amber hit piece.
I don't know. It's a hate crew. Mm-hmm. That's why they do this shit. And I really feel that they're trying to bully Amber into self-harm. I do. Because that's usually the motivation.
They like going after people who have borderline personality disorder.
Yeah.
It's easy for them to hurt them.
I always like to tell them about Brett, Shanny. Because Brett told me the reason he came to YouTube was because he heard that there were people trying to bully people into self-harm. That's why he came to the platform, to see if it was true.
Okay, that's what he told you.
That's what he said to me, yeah.
Yeah, I'm calling BS on that.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Brett wanted to push his atheism. That's why he went on YouTube. It wasn't about self-harm. It was him pushing his atheism onto others.
All right, fine, he lied to me.
Brett, you're full of shit. Anyway.
Let's Those sound like very good intentions to me, but anyway.
Very personal there as well. And then you can see here, Emily has replied, she is as manipulative as people say she is, if not more. She doesn't see...
Any fucking troll on the internet would write that about Amber.
Yeah.
She's as manipulative as everyone says. Uh-huh.
Any hater would write that.
Uh-huh, sure.
If you go in Amber's comment sections,
Uh-huh.
you could easily put this together.
No one's attacking Brett's family. I said Brett's full of shit.
see it either. She never sees herself as in the wrong. It's always everyone else's fault. People making fun of her size or Beck talking about the wiping thing has nothing to do with the actual terrible things she does, which takes away from that. A then replies another message, but basically...
Oh, the actual terrible things she does, but yet you don't say the terrible... This is what they do to us. They do terrible things, but they never say what the terrible things are.
That's right.
How vague of a statement.
Take accountability for your behavior. What behavior? What are you talking about? You just say behavior.
Your behavior.
Your behavior. What behavior?
Your behavior. Right?
I can't.
Basically, in this chain of messages, the reason I can't show what A is saying is because it's A's own personal trauma that they don't want to share.
Oh, but you're going to go and exploit Amber Lynn's and Tommy's personal trauma for your views and clicks, huh?
Yeah. Absolutely.
You're a piece of shit, lady.
Yeah. For money.
Relating to somebody that's very personal to them, so I can't...
Why are the messages sent out? Because this A person, she's going to protect her privacy. But Amber Lynn's and Tommy's own personal relationship, she's going to go and give it to everyone on the internet and say that it's true without any verification if this is actually Emily she's speaking to.
Right. And the excuse there will be what? Oh,
yeah.
Well, their relationship was public.
Isn't it funny? She's doing it for privacy reasons while... What about Amber's privacy? Or Tommy's privacy?
No.
How does Amber Lynn's relationship with Tommy have anything to do with you, lady? Wait, you've never met Amber Lynn or Tommy? Oh, okay.
Or talk to them directly.
Oh, okay, so you're full of shit.
Yeah.
Show all of that, so I'm leaving that out, but basically it's just A saying something awful happened to me too. Amber's behaviour reminds me of someone I know, basically. In the personal story that A shared, Emily says, wow, that story hits home.
I'd never leave a DM for this Rachel person, and I don't think anyone should trust her enough to give her a DM, because she'll release them whenever she feels like they're on her wrong side.
That's true.
I would always cringe when she did something nice for me because I knew it would be held over my head or used against me. I could say a lot of stories of what...
I just get this feeling this isn't Tommy, this is some troll on the internet.
That's what I think.
It sounds just like what the trolls would say.
Yes.
And have been saying for months.
Yeah. But it's all good and okay because it's slanderous and horrible to ALR. And everybody hates Amber. It's the same bullshit that was done to us, and it's dog shit. It's wrong.
I went through, but so many people have already said that they hate...
Oh, Beck has cancer? Well, if she needs someone to wipe her ass, I hope they make fun of her for that too.
Jesus, what?
Yeah, Beck has cancer apparently.
What?
If she does, then I hope if she can't wipe her ass, people are going to make fun of her for that too. Just like you did to Amber Lynn, bitch. Fuck you, Beck. I don't fucking sympathize with you. Oh, are you making Amber look so bad for having cancer and needing your help?
That's a great point.
Yeah, fuck you, lady.
That's a great
Fuck
point.
you, Beck. You are not Shanny approved no more. And I used to have a crush on you.
Hate me and don't care what I have to say. Now, to that message, I will say, Emily, obviously... you've had a lot of heat, including from me. I have a big video where I insult you and call you a feeder. I stand
by what I say, but I want to hear what you have to say. Yeah, because you're nosy and you want to make a video about it.
Money.
So you can get money for it. Because you're a nosy, gossiping piece of shit.
Wow.
by there being very, very good evidence that you are a feeder or you are into that stuff. And I think you dating Amber Lynn Reid was bad. But it's not true that nobody wants to hear what you have to say or doesn't care what you have to say.
Yeah, I'm imagining it's blurry because it's BS too.
I think.
Most people that share DMs never show their side of the convo. No, they don't. They only show the ones on the other side.
Yep.
Because they're cowards.
Absolutely.
I'm going to make
Like
this video
chick.
showing you saying this, and I imagine you will see from the reaction, although I have no idea how this is going to be perceived.
You see how she keeps saying, this is Tommy, this is Tommy? At the beginning of the video, she says, I'm not sure if this is. And at the end of the video, she says, but all through the video, it's Tommy.
Yeah. Once again.
Do you not see the mental manipulation she's doing to her own audience?
Yeah, it's having your cake and eating it too.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if this is real. Oh, this is real. I don't know if it's real. It's real.
Mm-hmm.
You're full of shit and you should be sued.
Uh-huh.
Straight up.
I really don't know. I'm a bit worried I'm going to regret making this, to be honest, but we'll just blow that bridge up when we get there, because I think it needs to get out. I think Amber can't carry on.
Oh, it needs to get out, even though you don't know if this is real or not.
You're so full of shit, lady. You know you did this just for money.
You did this for clicks.
Yeah.
And views.
And the title says it all. It's fucking clickbait. Because what do you reveal about Amber? Oh my god. Allegedly. I have no fucking idea the relevance or authenticity of this at all. She could be guilty of DV. You're a fucking piece of shit. You got that? You're a piece of fucking shit. I'm British, and you're fucking shit.
I'm doing this to people, so I don't know. But anyway, Emily, if you want to share your story, people do want to listen to you. I will listen to you.
See, if you want to share your story, I will listen to you. Because I need the tea for my videos. I need the money. Because if I don't have the money, what am I supposed to do? I have all this yarn that I don't need. I have all this yarn that I don't ever use, but I use it because it's aesthetically pleasing, and then I can go and say that I actually crochet.
I'll listen openly. I'd be willing to share on your behalf if you don't want to get on YouTube. I'm sure you won't want to do that, but just so you know. Then A says, more personal stuff. Everyone treated you like a faceless character in a fiction.
Oh, more personal stuff. There you go. A says, we need more personal stuff. This is a fake DM if I've ever seen one, man.
I think so. I think it's probably fake.
There's no way to verify if this was actually Tommy.
You're a person with valid, complicated feelings. And then Emily says, yeah, the internet mob mentality is scary.
Oh, you see how she sucks on her titties like that? You have valid feelings. They're complicated, but they're valid.
I've been through hell and back with saying things publicly. It gives me great anxiety, which is fair enough. Speaking publicly about something, you put your neck on the line. I'm putting my neck on the line right now. A says,
well, good. You're putting your neck on the line, and I'm calling you a fucking liar. Good for you. Good for you. Let's see more of your bullshit, shall we?
As she knew how her haters are, and she threw you to the wall. So awful. Emily then says, everyone says,
oh yes, it was Amber that threw Emily to the wolves when it was the haters who saw a clip on Instagram of Amber with Emily, and they blew it out of proportion and started hating on Emily and digging into her own personal business, like, I don't know, seeing that she had an account on a feeder site or something like that. You took all these extra miles to slander Emily, and now you expect her to want to talk to you? Your reaction channels are so fucking dumb.
I knew all about her. I knew who she was, but very vaguely. I had no idea about the Reddit or the farms. I wish I would have gotten a heads up.
Oh, she knew it. See, this is why I think this is bullshit with Tommy. Because she said she didn't really know Amber. She knew her vaguely.
Right.
But she didn't know about, all the other stuff about Amber that's on,
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bullshit.
You're full of fucking shit.
Then there's more personal stuff from A. And then we have...
But you won't show what the personal stuff from A is, so we can't even verify what was said. Or if it is personal. It could be just her trying to get, questions.
Or maybe she wants to make a YouTube debut.
Right.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Big money.
How much do you bet this person's going to come out of the closet and say she knows everything about Tommy and Amber Lynn?
Oh, no, I'm saying, well, them too, this A. But
Yeah.
I'm saying maybe Tommy wants to make a big YouTube debut because they see how much money's
Nah, Tommy doesn't like the internet.
You don't know that.
We'll find out.
We'll
this
see.
from A, who says,
Yeah.
you need to stop posting on Insta and instead make a YouTube video series and get that coin back from that amazing concert you bought for her, in my opinion. Emily says, bro, those tickets cost a small fortune and she got me Tupperware for my birthday. And then A...
Tupperware.
I don't believe that either. Because I've seen the presents Amber gives to people.
She's giving.
She gives very romantic, thoughtful fucking shit to people.
And Amber's very, very giving person.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it. It's because I just see us. I see us and Amber. Like, I just see it. If people really knew what you're like, you would be one of the most loved people on the internet because you're fucking sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just don't take bullshit.
Right. You don't take exactly. But I'm saying, your heart is beautiful.
Thank you.
It's the truth.
A says a bunch of
Exactly. You zoom in and you can't even read the words. So how do you know what's stated or not?
stuff, and then, ha ha ha, I think Girl World is ready for Emily's side, which I think is true. Emily says she's very stingy.
Oh, you think it's true. See? You see how she pushed that? This is truth, even though it's speculation.
That is one thing I'll say Alexis was actually right about. She spends so much money on useless shit. She bought like 400 highlighters when she was at my house and left them all here, but because she was into word searches and using different highlighters. A says, that makes my poor ass so sad. Haha, such a waste.
It makes your ass sad for Amber getting highlighters. This is the worst thing you say about Amber is highlighters.
Wow.
Oh, she bought highlighters for her crossword. Ah, let's go sink her. Which? Burn her at the stake for fucking highlighters and crosswords.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's some tea. Getting the crosswords and the highlighter. I mean, god dang. That's some tea there. That's the worst thing Amber did was getting those fucking highlighters and those crossword puzzles. How dare she?
Huh? Amber, you should be absolutely ashamed of buying fucking highlighters. How fucking dare you? You mean to tell me that you make all this money on YouTube and you're gonna buy highlighters? How dare you?
That's all you got? Highlighters, bitch?
That's all she's got.
Then, on the 17th, which is the following day, Emily says, I would get so salty about that shit because she's asked me to drive her to the casino in Milwaukee after a...
So you got salty over her getting highlighters?
God, I wouldn't want to be with that person.
This has to be so made up. This sounds so dumb.
Yeah, it sounds extremely made up.
This is so dumb.
Maybe they're just testing their audience to see how dumb they are, if they'll buy it.
I don't know.
12-hour shift or running around for random errands and wouldn't offer a cent in gas money. A sends some...
And you're verifying this? How? Amber wouldn't give me gas money, and she gave me Tupperware for my birthday, and she spent all her money on highlighters.
Wow.
I thought Tommy said she wanted to be the guy. She wanted to flower Amber with a bunch of shit.
Right. Floofer.
Now it's, she's taking advantage of me. This was a troll right in this, man.
Mm-hmm.
Some more sympathetic stuff. I think it's fair to say that what A was doing here was kind of trying to coax Emily into sharing things.
You mean manipulate Emily into sharing things? Or who she thinks is Emily, or who's really her. Who knows what the truth is? Nothing can be verified.
Yeah, we'd smoke up with you, Amanda.
I think she was trying to coax Emily. The real word is manipulate. This doesn't make you look good, Rachel. By A, being manipulative.
Mm-hmm.
Which is partially why A doesn't want their messages shared, because they're worried that if they get worked out or somebody finds out.
Oh, they don't want that message to be shared, but we'll show everything Emily has to say without her permission. Protect me, don't protect them.
Total bullshit.
Total hypocrisy.
Yes.
You're a dumb bitch, Rachel, for putting this on your fucking channel.
Yeah, but her fans will be like...
I hope Amber Lynn uses her manager and takes your channel down for this, man.
I'm sure if you go to the comments, they glaze her like crazy. I guarantee you.
Because they think this stuff is true.
They want to believe it.
Yeah, because they need something to continue this hate in them because they get off by it.
Yes.
Freaks.
That's right.
Out who they are, they will then use what they've said to Emily against them or know loads of really personal stuff about them, and I understand that that could happen. So that's why I'm doing my best to hide everything I possibly can that could give you any idea who A is. So
yeah,
how about giving privacy to Emily and Amber Lynn Reed? Why not give them the same courtesy?
No, Amber is a fucking product on YouTube to be exploited.
Is that how you feel?
That's exactly how she feels.
Yeah, well...
Look at her content.
She should be exploited.
What's that video down there?
And with the karma you're building, you're gonna be exploited, and it's gonna be bad for you.
Could you imagine? Look at that fucking thing. I am hungry. I wonder what that video.
I am angry. It says.
Oh, it doesn't say angry. Okay, I saw hungry.
No.
But literally, I guarantee.
She's angry that she had to go to the hospital for chest pains.
But I guarantee that's gonna be a bunch of like hate on her.
How dare you have chest pains on Mother's Day, you evil bitch.
Like, what?
It had to be about Amber. Shut the fuck up.
Those are all the conversations that precede the main event, which I'm about to tell you about now. So that's the chats they were having from February 24th.
I know, Looney Tunes. It's their cash cow. Isn't that a horrible thing to look at another human being and be like, oh, they're my cash cow?
It's a fulfillment of prophecy.
Yeah, I know it is.
They'll make merchandise of people. Literally. It's a prophecy.
Her head looks like a thumb. She's got a thumb head.
Jesus Christ.
Same shape. Thumb. Thumb! How dare she go to Denny's to eat after the ER? I know, right? So fucking dumb.
Oh my God. That's just scandalous and fucking horrible. It makes me angry that she went to go to Denny's.
Shut the fuck up with your stupid false outrage, bitch.
Yeah, it's false outrage. Even if your mom's sick, you still gotta eat.
At least my head isn't the shape of SpongeBob's body.
Holy shit.
Following the conversations I've shown, on March 18th, A asks Emily this. I know this is personal, but I'm curious. Did she physically harm you at all or try?
You see, did she physically hurt you at all or try to hurt you?
If that's too nosy or too hard for you to talk about, no worries, you don't owe me anything. I hope the answer is no. I hope she didn't hurt you, more than what I imagine she did emotionally. At this point, allegedly, according to A, Emily turns on vanish mode on Instagram. Now, if you don't know what vanish mode is, I've never used it, but this is what it...
Now you can see even more bullshit. Ready? Oh, this one takes this cake, this one.
It is. It's basically where you drag down in the chat and then you can turn on this thing called vanish mode where once you've sent a message, it will disappear after the person closes the chat. When you put this setting on, you see this pop up. So this is what it looks like.
Who cares? Maybe she didn't want to be bothered by this nosy little fucking twit. If that is Emily.
If it is. I don't believe it is.
I don't believe it is either.
At all.
You see this message and you see this option to press learn more. This is going to be relevant in a minute, okay? So when A allegedly asked this question of Emily, which you can see here that I've just read out loud, A claims that Emily put on vanish mode and then sent this message. Here is a picture of the phone with the...
A picture of the message on her phone.
Oh my God.
But this wasn't conspired. This was all her being caring toward her, right?
I really believe this is probably a person messaging themselves.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
That's what I smell.
You see how stupid this is?
Yeah, and their audience will eat it up and go, oh my God, Amber's guilty of DV. That's going to be the new thing.
Look what she says, though. She didn't even say anything about DV.
The message. The message says, I don't really want to disclose too much info. Let's just say it was more than just words.
Let's just say it was more than just words.
Here we go.
So let's conclude that Amber's was doing DV, even though she said, let's just say it was more than just words. That could mean anything. That could mean she cheated on her.
Anything. It could be anything.
That's where she gets the DV, from that little part. Let's just say it was more than just words.
Slander.
You see?
You got that? Slander.
What's up, Tam Tam?
Just like every time they say something about me and my son, it's slander. Because it never happened.
Let's just say it was more than just words. Where do you get DV out of that?
Let's bring it out. That's one of the worst things you could say, so let's bring that into it.
So they want to assume it's DV. Exactly, Looney Tunes.
Correct.
That's my biggest problem with this whole entire video.
100% truth. Hi, Tam.
Thank you, Tam Tam.
We love you, Tam.
I love my hair. It's great.
Yeah, your
emotional manipulation, I wouldn't doubt, but who couldn't get away from Amber Lynn Reid? I mean, it doesn't matter.
No.
If it was anyone, I'd still stick up for them.
Yeah. If this was Foodie, you'd stick up for her. You would.
Hell, if it was Charlie Gold, I'd stick up for her.
Yeah, well, Charlie's pretty cool, actually.
You know?
I didn't understand.
But this is where they got DV. It was just more than just words. It was more than just words. That's all.
Yeah.
Do you not see the slander?
It's 100% just speculation, and you could sue over something like this.
Uh-huh.
By implying this shit. Because she did. Well, go for it.
So this is basically A, saying to Emily, was Amber abusive in any way beyond just emotionally? And Emily replies with, let's just say it was more than just words. And that, I think, heavily insinuates that there was a physical element to this relationship.
Oh, you think it heavily insinuates it? No, it doesn't.
I would love to see you fucking
Wait, let's hear this again.
Yeah.
In any way beyond just emotionally, and Emily replies with, let's just say it was more than just words. And that, I think, heavily insinuates that there was a physical element to this relationship.
It's just my opinion.
It heavily insinuates.
It's just my opinion.
No, this isn't an opinion. An opinion is, do you like blue or do you like red?
Right.
It's not an opinion when you're blaming someone for something you have no viable proof for.
Exactly.
That's called insinuation. That's called an assumption. And you know what they say about assumptions? An assumption makes an ass out of you and me.
Oh my God, Phil Robertson just passed away.
God bless him. He's in heaven with the Lord.
Yeah,
good for him.
Yeah, it's a celebration.
Amen. He's enjoying where he is. Don't worry about him.
You're right, Matthew. I loved listening to him.
Yeah, he's great.
He was
But
great.
you know what? He's in heaven. He's with the Lord, and he's having a good time. Don't worry about him.
That's right.
He loved the Lord.
Oh, he loved the Lord. His politics.
This woman,
might
I'm
have
not
been
sure.
messed up, but
She's acting like Satan.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
She is.
I asked A to tell me a bit more about how they ended up with this photo, and this is a DM from A, which I'm cool to show you, and this is what they said. You can clearly see in the photo that it's her photo and name. I know it's blurry. I was shaking when I took it because I was...
Oh, so you gave us a blurry photo, but you don't know... Oh, but you could see it's her name. You can see it's her photo and name. Anyone can do that.
Innuendo.
Give me a fucking break, bitch.
I was so upset and didn't want to press anything to lose the message. So a few things to go over here. You can see at the top of this screenshot, Emily has turned on hidden messages, or at least it looks like she has, because you can see the top of the message that shows when you turn on vanishing mode, and you can see the learn more button, and then you can see the next message is that message from Emily. Then you can see that if this is true, A has opened the message and gone, holy shit, put the phone down and taken a photo of the phone, which that's what...
Why would you do that if you just cared about Emily and want to be just her friend? Sounds like a setup. I don't know.
Yeah, I hate...
Make it seem more real.
I just hate that this type of shit's done, Wookie. Like, it should not be okay on a platform that's so big, like YouTube, to just speculate on such serious shit. It's not okay.
No.
But YouTube goes, it brings money, do it. Fucking evil.
No, this violates both Emily's and Amberlynn's privacy.
Yeah, you can do this shit, but I can't even talk about a fucking airsoft gun. Fuck you. This is
what
bullshit.
it looks like anyway. If you look at the time, there's a few hours between these two things. So it could be that if it's true, Emily took a while.
There she goes. If it's true, but yet you were saying it's true, and you're just going to have to take my word for it. Which one is it?
She wants both, so she can just make her money.
Uh-huh.
Don't matter how wrong it is. Nah. You have no scruples.
To respond, but that is what allegedly, according to
Allegedly. Oh, now you gotta save your ass, huh?
Do you know what scruples are?
A, Emily said. So to put these two things together and in front of your eyes, one after the other for you, here is A's message. Did she physically harm you at all or try? If that's too nosy or hard for you to talk about, no worries, you don't owe me anything. And then Emily allegedly replies saying, I don't really want to disclose too much info. Let's just say it was more than just words. So that sounds like a yes.
Oh my god.
That sounds like a yes?
That sounds like a yes. No, let's just make it what you want it to be.
It's what you want it to be.
What you want it to be.
It could mean anything. It was more than just words. That could mean anything.
Anything. No, we want it to be that Amber is physically abusive too. With zero evidence. None. Don't you think...
You don't even have evidence this is actually Emily speaking.
Right. Don't you think Destiny would have said something if Amber was physical? Or Beck? Definitely. Fuck off.
Could mean as much or as little as we like. I obviously have lots and lots of thoughts about this. It's very complicated. I'm trying to remain unbiased, at least for now. While
oh my
share,
god!
The highlights of what
I'm trying to remain
people
unbiased.
Might think it's nothing.
My
People
asshole.
might think it's really important.
I'm
I truly
biased.
don't know. Obviously, we.
I'm trying to remain unbiased. You're claiming this is actually Emily without any solid proof.
Exactly.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
You're so full of shit.
All you're doing is trying to be like, oh, I know I got caught in some things. Let me try to backpedal. I'm innocent. I know this is probably a lie. I'm innocent.
You're guilty.
Discuss a couple of things. So we need to discuss the validity of the screenshots. So.
And you don't. But continue on.
We know for certain, you're going to have to take my word for it, but I promise you, on my good name, I know...
On my good name.
Good name? What does that mean, good name?
Good name.
Why would you say good name like that?
Exactly.
Does that mean you have a bad name, really? But you're saying good name? You got to take my word for it.
How do we know she has a good name? Huh? How does anyone know that you have a good name?
And why would you go and say it like good name like that?
Well, maybe she's meaning my reputation is what it is,
Good name. You're going to have to take my word for it. No.
I'm not taking your word for anything having to do with Amber Lynn Reed. You don't even know her.
No.
You don't talk to Amber.
I promise you, on my good name... Whoever fucking does that? My good name? You have to take my word for it, because I promise you, on my good name.
I have a good name. It's not a bad name, it's a good name.
She's like G-Man. With the quotations.
No, Chris Farley in SNL. I'm flying!
Right?
I'm flying!
Know for certain that A and Emily were DMing at the time, 100.
Oh, you know for certain they were DMing. How do you know this? Is it possible you were the person DMing Emily or someone who you thought was Emily?
She acts.
Maybe she is A.
Like she's best friends with Emily and Amber. You haven't even talked to them. Like, once. Ever. What?
I've seen other different evidence where I know...
Oh, you've seen other different evidence, but you don't give it to your audience because we have to take you on your good name.
Yeah.
God, you're a load of shit. I hope some of your viewers watch this and realize how full of shit you are.
For a fact that they were exchanging private messages.
Oh, you know for a fact they were exchanging private messages. How would you know for a fact they were exchanging private messages since you weren't part of these private messages?
Exactly.
I'll just hear crickets, you know, from her end.
No, this is reminding me of, like, Carrie saying that she's, like, friends with you.
Mm-hmm.
Like she was friends with you. She talked to you for, what, 5 days out of the 13 I was in jail?
Yeah. And not all the time, because I didn't really want to talk to her.
There you go.
There's that one.
I didn't know that, but...
Yeah, she kept trying to make me jealous for some reason.
What?
And I noticed that.
What, with the guy?
Look at me, I'm in the pool right now.
Okay.
And I'm like, good for you.
God, that's cool.
Oh, my husband has so much money that he, like, I don't have to work.
Oh.
Yeah.
At the time,
heard
so
that
that makes
about
it
him.
seem likely
But
that the
okay.
messages A has sent me are messages from Emily, because I know they were talking. So A has either spoken to Emily about a load of other stuff and then made up fake messages and sent me a load of fake screenshots. I don't know. The photograph itself.
Oh, now you're admitting. I don't know if they were fake or not. But I'm going to go and allude to the audience that they're real. Wait. Let's hear this again. Look at her fucking backpedal.
I know they were talking. So A has either spoken to Emily about a load of other stuff and then made up fake messages and sent me a load of fake screenshots. I don't know. The photograph itself.
You don't know nothing, bitch. Take the video down.
She doesn't even know if they're real. And she still put it up. I never went in plenty of conjecture with Foodie. What the hell are you talking about? Get off my channel, stupid.
Like where Emily is saying this. I think it looks credible. The lighting is looking right on all of the, all the writing is the same size. It's all the same color. It's all the same lightness and the same blurriness.
Who fucking cares? It can easily be done.
Easy.
It's blurry. You see, it's blurry. That proves that it's real.
What? What?
I mean, look, this is so
It
stupid.
looks credible. The lighting is looking right
I
on
think it looks credible.
The lighting looks credible?
all of the, all the writing is the same size. It's all the same color. It's all the same lightness and the same blurriness. You can see the name.
What? What does that have to do with it being authentic? Oh my god. If this is the critical thinking skills of people...
I blame the education system.
You're right. You're right.
Looks like England's crap at educating, too.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't teach your children to think for themselves, does it?
But
The blurriness and the white is the same color. I know this is verifiable, the real thing.
The lighting looks right. Are you fucking dumb?
Photo was taken before Emily deleted her Instagram, which is why we can see that there's a picture there, but there aren't pictures
She
in
really
the
does
screenshots that
sound
A
dumb
took this
looking.
morning to send to me. So there's the question of, is it true? Is it real?
No, and you shouldn't have made a video on this.
Sorry.
Obviously, Emily's only said that, which doesn't show very much at all. Emily could also be lying, so it might be that these screenshots are real, but that Emily is lying about Amber. I don't know.
You don't know anything, bitch.
You don't know anything, but you showed it like it was fact, and many of people can just open up in the middle of the video and think that it's true.
Yeah.
Because your title is this.
Amber Lynn Reed's ex, Emily, has said something scary.
Without
Like,
verifying that it's actually Emily or not.
you should have put at least a question mark at the end of that title.
No, you didn't. Because
No.
you needed the clicks.
Yeah, it's clickbait bullshit and you should be fucking sued.
No. However, if it is true, and Emily isn't lying, and this really did happen, then that is a whole conversation which needs to be had, right? If this is Emily coming out, well, not coming out, but
If this is Emily coming out, well, not coming out, I mean, I swear it's Emily. You can take my word for it. It's Emily, even though, I've seen plenty of proof myself, but I'm not going to show you the proof. I'm just going to go and say that it's true.
I think,
in my opinion, it's true.
I think if Emily wanted to come out, she'd come out herself and talk about this. Mm-hmm. That's what I think. No, we're going to have vague DMs that are blurry and all this, but you're fucked. You're an idiot and an asshole.
Wookie said, wow, so let's put all this shit on here like it's all true. Ma'am, get fucked. I know, right?
That's it, Wookie. See, you got the same...
See, you got it.
You got it. I don't care if you like Amber or not, whoever sees this. That's not the point. It's the same thing with Fat Cow Chronicles that I was trying to explain to her. You don't sell shit in the store before you have it.
Yep.
Because you're a scammer then. That's scamming. Make your product and sell them then. As you make them. No, she wanted a big amount of money like that. Yeah, you got it, didn't you?
Same like her.
Exactly. Yes.
19,000 views she's got right now.
Oh, and counting.
And counting. Pushing a lie.
Really good views.
With no verification.
None.
I feel bad for Amber, all the shit she's going to get from this.
It's bullshit, man.
Without any verification, it's true. That's why I made this video.
How much you want to...
Because I would like to be treated this way. I'd like someone to make a video once in a while and say that these reaction channels about me is bullshit.
Now, do you think Jordy will take this and fucking cover it? Do you think he'll say this stuff now, that this has been put out by this woman?
Huh. What did you say?
Jordy.
Yeah, he probably is.
You think he'll take it?
Oh, definitely. He's gonna take it and he's gonna run with it like he always does.
I hope not.
Bet you he will.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah,
If this is Emily saying there was a physical...
If this is Emily saying... But the whole time you were saying, you got to take my word for it. I know this is Emily. But I can't verify if the conversation got, messed with or anything.
Oh, it's definitely her. I know. No, but it might not. I don't know. Take the fucking video down.
Element to the relationship, the reason that matters to me and the reason that I'm sharing it in...
Money. That's why it matters. Listen to this bullshit. The reason why it matters to her.
Element to the relationship, the reason that matters to me and the reason that I'm sharing it and platforming this and exposing these private DMs, which to be honest is not something I feel comfortable doing, but...
You did it anyway.
Why did you do it?
You see how she backpedals her own self?
You know why you did it.
Money. Cash.
You're a piece of shit.
I think we have a duty in the Amberverse to know that...
You have a duty in the Amberverse to go more into Amber's business?
And then again puts this up.
If this is true.
If this is true.
Yeah, save your ass a little bit more, bitch.
You're full of shit.
This is true because in the past, Amber...
If you don't know if it's true or not, you shouldn't have been on the internet, period.
Yes.
Because this is misinformation. Your whole video is you... pushing misinformation because you don't even know if it's true or not.
Oh my God, he's live covering it now.
See, told you he'd run with it.
Jordy, be a better person, dude. I like you, but be a better person, bro. This is totally unverified, completely speculation.
You have to take a good name for it.
I have a good name. People with good names don't have to say they have good names.
Nope.
You get that?
Because they show it with their actions.
Yeah.
Has been accused of this before by Casey. And if this is true, it gives a lot more credibility, which Casey doesn't need this because I believed Casey anyway, but it makes it...
Of course, you're going to believe anyone over Amber.
Can you inform me and the audience too, maybe they don't, who's Casey? Do you know who Casey is?
I think her first girlfriend.
Her first girlfriend. Okay, before Destiny. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Even more likely that Casey isn't lying and that all of the other exes who have come out and said that Amber is awful and manipulative aren't lying. I don't believe they're lying anyway, but...
I don't believe they're anyway. Smile, I'm going to make so much money for this shit right now. Oh my God, I'm going to make bank.
You have also inserted, ma'am, physical abuse, which has never been brought up. But you put that in the beginning to kind of program people into listening to. It's so disgusting. Like this is what the Nazis did.
I don't know if Emily's a feeder or not. That could be all speculation and lies from the internet.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know.
This is just like another X in a line of X's. So it does matter.
It's just another X in a line of X's who she's been abusive to, even though she was never abusive to Destiny. Or Beck. All you got on her is Beck wiped her ass.
It's not abusive.
And then you call that abusive after she had surgery.
Oh my fucking...
And she needed help.
God.
I hope to God you don't need your ass wiped one day, bitch.
Exactly. Everybody that says that...
They're assholes.
And now apparently Beck can't... That's God, Beck. Do you know that that's God that gave you that if you have it? Because you did this to Amber and she was really sick. And
yeah, better hope nobody has to wipe your ass, Beck.
Yeah, you better hope.
Because I give you no empathy.
Peter Steele would not like you, Beck. Pete was a good dude. He would not like you. One bit.
I think if Emily did say this, and if Emily has been another victim of Amber, it's...
Another victim of Amber?
Get the fuck out.
Show the police reports.
Right. A victim.
Show the police reports.
These women are and whatever non-binaries, these people...
Show honest conviction from law that she is this as you claim she is.
They're given good lives. Because Amber made money. They didn't have to do nothing.
I know. Beck did nothing but sit on her ass for years while Amber paid for everything. Mm-hmm. And then she bitches and complains that her inheritance, part of it went to pay bills. Fuck her.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Fuck her.
It's very relevant in my opinion. I'm super curious what the other people are going to think. I've not been doing this very long. I don't know if other reaction channels are going to think that I'm overreacting or being dramatic.
You're being a liar. You can't verify anything.
She's being a speculator.
Uh-huh. You should be ashamed of yourself, really, lady.
And round talking stuff, trying to make it seem like it's real, when she don't know it's real.
Mm-hmm.
Really don't know, but in my humble opinion, the concept that everybody
Nobody's talking about us, Jim Crones. Dumb shit. Stop gaslighting.
On Emily and was so horrible and nasty to her, including myself, and then it may turn out that in fact she was actually more of a victim of Amber than anybody realized.
Oh, she was more of a victim of Amber than anybody realized now. Now she's more of a victim than anyone realized.
I see. Sounds legit.
Yeah, it certainly does when you showed absolutely no viable proof of anything.
God. And insert physical violence.
Uh-huh.
When that's never been said by anyone.
Nope.
But you mix it with this other stuff, this is exactly how these pieces of shit do this to people.
Yep.
And YouTube goes, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Because why? It makes you fucking money. Ooh.
That is very interesting and important for us in the Amberverse to assess. So,
why is it important for you? This is her own personal relationship. It has nothing to do with you dumbass twits.
That's right. It's personal.
But this is important to us in the Amberverse because we need to know everything about Amber. Psycho.
Parasocial nutbags.
This woman's crazy, man.
They all are.
Boy, she's just making it deeper and deeper. She is, man.
No, but see, scroll down again, honey. Look at those views. You see those views?
Perpetuating lies for 20K.
Isn't that fucking amazing? YouTube is going to get, fucking Google's going to get sued off their ass someday.
And they deserve it.
You mark my fucking words.
However, again, if it is true, and that did
now she's going back to if it is true, even though she said it is true.
This is to cover self in court in case they took her to court.
Yeah, they're gonna take her wishy-washy bullshit and be like, dude, you said this shit.
Yeah, but see, there's a First Amendment issue. With because Google's in the U.S. You know, the UK really doesn't have a freedom.
Well, good. The UK's against cyberbullying. Her ass should be in jail
already, I think. Exactly.
It makes Emily a victim of DV, and it's...
She didn't say anything about DV in any of those comments.
That fucking shit. Yeah, exactly. You're like twitching on the lip. I'm so angry from this.
Do you see this?
This is how it's done, folks.
Me and Jason are not the only ones that see this manipulation this woman's doing to her audience, right?
No, they're going to continue to glaze her. Because she's hating on Amber. And everybody loves to hate on Amber.
None of you guys actually love the truth. Instead, you love the lie more than the truth.
Oh, that's right.
You're pathetic idiots.
Yup.
It's Emily's own story to share. Clearly, Emily doesn't want to talk about
it. Now now it is real. It's back to being real. I thought if it was Emily, now it's clearly Emily doesn't want to talk about it. But you don't know if it's Emily or not.
Oh my God. The mental gymnastics, it's like, fuck me.
it because she put that message on disappearing mode. If Emily wanted to talk about it, she would have shared her story. But I will say, in these DMs, we see Emily saying that she hasn't bothered sharing her story because she thinks nobody's going to want to listen to her. Well, Emily, that's not true.
Or she said that because it wasn't actually her. And they didn't want to be caught in lying.
Isn't this crazy? This same community was tearing Tommy apart. Now they want to lick her asshole.
Yeah, we need your information.
Yeah, exactly.
Information?
We're out of content. We're out of content. Emily, come on. Come. You have to tell them, please. We'll give you good fucking, rim job.
We do want to listen to you. So that's almost...
Oh, we do want to listen to you. Oh, I thought you guys were shutting Emily off and calling her a feeder all the time. But now you want to listen to a feeder?
Oh my God, dude. I can't.
Lady, you're full of shit. Thank you, Steffi.
Yes, thank you, Steffi. She's amazing.
Why I feel a bit more comfortable sharing this, because I feel like maybe Emily does want people to know.
Now you're alluding that it is true. I feel like maybe Emily does want people to know.
She's doing this to make sure, if a lawsuit went through, that she could say, well, I said, look, it's my opinion.
That's not an opinion.
No, you're putting slanderous information out on a person. That's not just opinion.
I could be wrong about that, so...
Oh, now she's wrong about it.
That's what this is for. But honey, that's why she's doing it. Don't sue me. Don't sue me, because it's my opinion. I said it. It's my opinion.
It is Emily, and it isn't an Emily. It is Emily, but it isn't Emily. Which one is it? Dumb shit.
Oh my God, I hate it.
Oh, I don't know. Emily, if you want to share your story to somebody who will genuinely listen to you, don't get me wrong. I'm critical. I can call out.
I'll listen to you, Emily. I'll lick your balls if you want me to.
Exactly.
I'll listen to your story. I may have called you all these nasty words and speculated that you were a feeder and all, but I'll be honest with you. Trust me. I have my good word. Oh my God.
And question your feederism related behaviour, but that doesn't mean that I won't support you as a victim of DV and shame.
Oh my God. There it is.
There she is saying that Amber Lynn is
a DVer.
A DVer.
See, this is propaganda tactics.
Mm-hmm.
This is Nazi propaganda tactics. I don't know. She's a victim of DV. I don't know. Oh man, this
your
makes
story
me
on your behalf
angry,
if you want me to. If you want me to shut the fuck up and not.
Apparently your memory came up about me flashing RSN. Do you want to see my titties? Is that what it is? You missed them.
Oh.
Mention it again. Equally, I won't. I just think this needed to come out, and I don't know.
I think this needed to come out, even though I don't know if it's true or not.
Having regret. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned this. Maybe I shouldn't have made this video. I think it's going to be one of those where I just fucking post it anyway and see what happens. The truth.
See if people actually believe my bullshit.
Because I know I won't be sued because YouTube, they let me do it. They let me do it. And I get paid for it. To slander people. Isn't it fucking wonderful?
is we just don't know what the truth is.
You're a sack of shit.
So you don't know what the truth is, but yet you put it out there anyway like it's true.
I'm just gonna see what happens. What if your video caused Amber to self-harm? How would you feel then?
Yeah, what if Amber off herself because of you?
Would you be proud of yourself? I think you would be.
Yeah, you'd be like, yes, I finally did it. I got her to go. Bye-bye.
Exactly.
Bitch.
You're sick fucks. You and your audience, all people that do this to people, you're sick fucks and you're going to hell.
I understand in making this video I've taken some risk because this might
I've taken some risk. Don't sue me, Amber.
turn out to be lies, right?
Oh, this might turn out to be lies.
There it is, see?
There she goes. She goes
Covered.
back. She goes back again.
That's the cover.
Why even put it out if you don't know if it's true or not?
Money. And YouTube goes, absolutely.
And Amber's going to get hell over something that you don't know is true or not.
Exactly, because they're going to put her on blast. DV, DV, DV. No proof.
You're a see you next Tuesday.
Worse.
it could happen. But just in case it is true, which to be honest, I think it might be.
Oh, I think it might be true.
There it is again.
Oh, she went back again.
Here we go.
It's not true, but it might be true. I think it's true. You can, my good word is the way.
Any good judge would look at this and go, yes, Amber's right to sue your ass, pay her $1 million. Oh, you don't have $1 million? Well, your wages are garnished for the rest of your fucking life, bitch.
What a lying charlatan she is.
Amber's supporters need to know. Everybody needs to know. If Emily is...
Everybody needs to know about a lie that you don't even know is true or not. Everybody needs to know.
another person in a long line of Amber's victims, then...
Oh, Emily is another person in a long line of Amber's victims.
Oh, really? Well, Shanny, we know, that Amber's been convicted in a court for this stuff, right? Right? Oh, we know for sure that Amber Lynn has gone to court, right? Because she's an abusive piece of shit, right? No. But that's what you want to make her. Because you hate her. God, I hope she fucking sues your ass, bitch.
I think the reason why you hate her is you're jealous of her.
Yeah, she's more successful.
And prettier.
Yeah.
Even with her weight on.
That's true. She's hotter.
And she deserves to have her story told if that's what she wants. And if she doesn't, then I suppose we'll all just be left to speculate. Thank you for watching.
Oh, we'll just be left to speculate.
Thank you so much for your fucking view.
You're full of shit, lady.
Glaze me. It's disgusting.
That is someone who is full of shit.
100%.
Going back and forth with their word. This is true. This isn't true. It's true. It isn't true. It isn't true. It is true.
Exactly.
I hope your audience sees how full of shit you are, lady. I pray to Jesus. Please, Lord, show and open the eyes of her audience how much of a manipulator this woman is.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
Ridiculous.
That made me probably way angrier than I should have been, but...
No. Your feelings are valid.
Well, it's because this is how...
We've gone through this.
Yeah, we've gone through it. It's personal.
We've gone through this type of shit. And Amber needs someone to have her back once in a while when things are not going to go good her way.
They're clear bullshit.
What you want to do is you want to send a bunch of, a whole hate brigade onto Amber for something you can't even verify to be true or not.
Exactly.
And then the most pathetic thing is you begging Emily to tell her story on your channel.
Oh my God.
Because you need the views, right?
I do think for myself, so it might not be entirely friendly. You're a fucking view whore. You're a fucking view whore. And you don't give a shit what the facts are. As long as it gets you clicks and views, you'll put it on. You proved it with this. And I didn't even know you before this video, so...
There you go.
You're full of shit.
Peace and Maranatha, people. I'll see you guys. Tell this woman that she's full of shit.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid of her. What's she gonna do? Expose you with lies like she did to Amber? Dumb bitch.
We have babies that are beautiful.
Those are our babies.
That's a boy and a girl.
Yes.